You finish your master's program in France, what happens next? We're on location in Angers, 3 hours outside of Paris, with Louis Matar-Gay, and welcome to the Language of Business.
Thank you, Greg.
You are currently in a master's program in financial controls.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to do after you graduate?
After I graduate, for the moment I don't know yet, but I have this idea to work as a compliance officer in a bank, because I know they are looking for experts in this area because of the evolution of the legislation. So for the moment it's my principal idea.
And why did you choose the University of Angers?
I chose this university because I've stopped my studies and I have worked as a temporary worker for 2 years, and after that I had to choose a master program, and I discovered this program on internet and it looked really good, and after that I passed the interview here and it worked well, so that's why I've chosen this program.
And when will you be graduating?
Normally at the end of the year, at the end of the academic year, so it means in next September.
And how long does it usually take to get a job in France?
In France, to tell you the truth, I don't know, because for the moment I'm still a student, but I think normally it takes between, I don't know if you are lucky, between 2 months or 6 months, and if you if you find a good internship and you are doing well in your company, maybe you can have the chance to stay there and to work for them. So maybe it can take less than 3 months.
So will you be doing an internship while you're still a student?
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to do my internship in next April. I will start in April.
And will you be paid or unpaid for the internship?
It depends. If I do my internship in France, it's if you do more than 3 months, it's mandatory to be paid. But if I'm doing my internship overseas, it depends on the legislation of the country.
What do you think is the average amount of time you will stay in your first job?
I don't know yet, but I hope to find a company when I'm feeling good and to stay, and I imagine to not to do my entire career, but at least to have some experiences before get a new job. So for the moment I cannot tell you.
And how far is your home from the University of Angers?
I'm living in Nantes. My hometown is Nantes. It's just 1 hour from here.
And do you care whether you get a job near Nantes or Angers, or perhaps on the other side of France?
To tell you the truth, I don't care, because I just want to have a job, and if it's in Nantes, it will be perfect, but I know the reality, so I think I will have to go, maybe not overseas, but at least in Paris, to find a job that I like.
How important are connections in France when looking for a job?
Are you talking about network?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's the most important things.
And are you a fan of LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter, or are there other more francophile type networks that you use?
I have to tell you that I'm not the social network guy, but to find a job, I think you must be on this social network and try to give a good image and try to be recruited through this social network.
And you speak French, English, and Spanish.
Yeah, I'm trying to speak English. I don't know if I speak English.
You're doing terrifically well. Do you ever perhaps want to work in Spain?
In Spain, I don't know, because I know that there are not a lot of jobs for Spanish people.
Yeah, the economy is very challenging right now.
Yeah.
But if there were, would you want to work in Spain or in another Spanish-speaking country?
I would like to go in South America at the beginning for discover the continent, and after that try to get a job there. Why not?
What do you think is going to be more important for you with your first job? The title, the salary, or something else?
Definitely the salary. I think we work to I don't know how to say that, but I think it's the most important things for me.
Louis Matar, thank you.
Thank you, Greg.
Louis Matar Gay, a master's student here at the University of Angers.